Good morning, everybody. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Tuesday. And I wanted to just start off with saying today seems like it's popping around at the shop today, and it's going to be a little bit more noisy than normal, but we'll get through it. I apologize for not having last week's video out. It just wasn't happening. Last week was crazy. We're getting to the end of summer. We have everything going on, and before my kids get back in school, it's just being crazy at the moment. So, with grace, I apologize. Thank you for being patient with me. I did bring things to show you that I told you I would show you, not the last video. So I'm excited for that. I don't have anything complete to show you, but I have a lot of, well, not a lot, but I have work in progress things to show you guys. I do have some more things to show as well, but I decided to just wait for the next video to show you those ones because it's like my personal project. So I'm just gonna do that. Okay, so I'm gonna just run into it. The first thing that I have was, I know last time you guys listened to me, I was talking to you guys about my trip over to Massachusetts and the yarn store that we stopped at. I picked up this sock yarn, and it's called Townhouse Yarns, and this is called Hot Flash. Boop, that is probably backwards for you, so I apologize. And then I got this to go with it as heels and toes. This is Camper from Kelburn Woolen, so this is not from like their personal stock. And this one is Mint Heather. Boop. And boop. Very excited for that. So this is what I picked up when I was at the shop. I wanted to get so much more, but I only went across with a backpack for me to keep my stuff in, so I didn't have a lot of room to put everything else in. So I just got two, but if I go back, which is something that we've already planned kind of like in our heads, not officially, but in our heads, we've planned to go back because I was in love with being over there. I'll bring more space. I will have more space. So the next thing that I wanted to show you guys is when my amazing friend, Judy, she went on a knitting cruise, and she went over to Norway. She was in all these different amazing places on this cruise, and she stopped at several different places like in Amsterdam and stuff like that. So she stopped at the Stephen and Penelope, like Stephen West shawls and stuff like that. She stopped there and checked it out, and she got me this amazing bag. Says my bestie went to Stephen and Penelope, and all I got was this project bag. And then at the bottom it says Stephen and Penelope Amsterdam. It's just a cute little bag. Nothing fancy, but it's my bag. How cute. And she also picked me up, I think these were in Norway. She went to so many different islands. She was in Scotland and Norway and Amsterdam. And it just it was this huge epic adventure that she went on. So she got me these. I have 8 of these. I just brought one to show you guys, so I didn't have all of them. These adorable freaking buttons. Oh my gosh. I need to find a very, very special cardigan for these. I have 8. So if you guys have an awesome suggestion for a nice cardigan that needs 8 buttons, crochet or knit would be fine. I need to make something special with this. I was kind of thinking of maybe a colorwork one because, you know, the colorwork is very big over there. But it could be anything, just something special. That would look good with these. Again, so cute. I love them so much. Thank you, Judy, again. I know I've said it 1,000 times to her, but now it's official because it's on my YouTube channel. So I wanted to show you those couple little cute things. She brought some chocolates for me, or for my kids. And I think that was it, but probably not. She's something else. There was a little bracelet that she had given me as well, actually. And I'll try to remember to put that on for next week. But that's all I had to show. I just wanted to show those and get those out of the way because I know that I said that I would share. This, I forgot to say, is just 100% wool. There's nothing, there's no nylon in these. So it's fingering weight yarn. I'm going to use them for socks, so that's why I call it sock yarn. It's just fingering weight yarn. It's not specifically for socks. I'm using it for socks. And then when I was traveling, which I know that I talked to you guys about this before, I wanted to make sure that I had something there. And even though everyone told me I don't have to worry about it, I was paranoid about getting on and them taking my needles. So, which I exclusively use ChiaoGoo needles. So, and I don't find knitting with wooden needles enjoyable at all. So it wasn't even an option for me to use wooden needles because I don't enjoy it. I don't like the feel. I don't like the drag. I don't like any of that. So I just went ahead and did crochet instead. My original plan was to do a cardigan, which I know that I discussed that with you guys last time. And I couldn't focus. I had too much anxiety and stuff going on. I couldn't focus. So I scrapped that idea and I just went with a scarf. So this is my scarf. I think I've put on maybe 4 more rows from home, or at home, I should say, other than while on it. But this is what I made when I was on the plane and a little bit past. So it's, I don't know, maybe 4 feet now. I'm going to go probably 5.5 feet. I want it to be a nice long squishy scarf. I really love the drape. And it is going to take a while because it is just a lace weight yarn that I'm using. It's cashmere. And I was afraid that I would run out of yarn on this trip that I was doing, and how horrible would it be to be on an airplane without a project, right? So I brought this skein, huge giant skein. This is cashmere of lace weight yarn, and it probably has 4,000 yards, well, it did at least, of yarn on it, because yeah, I'm gonna use up that much on my on my trip. Let's say I was Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and let's say Wednesday to be safe because we drove home. Actually got to my house Wednesday, so 5 days. I need 4,000 yards, right? I know it's ridiculous, especially with a lace weight yarn. Like I'm gonna get through 4 sweaters with that or something. But I brought this. What I brought. And I did not run out of yarn. Thank goodness. But I really love the drape on this. It's going to be so squishy and lovely when it's done. I am just doing half double crochets. I'm not doing anything crazy. I thought maybe at the end I might do some embroidery, just like maybe some cute flowers or something. But I might just leave it plain because it'll go with everything, and it's really soft. It has a beautiful, I don't know if you can see it, it has a beautiful halo. There, yeah, you can see it. And I think that I probably will just leave it that way. I do want it really long so that I can go around like, you know, like this and not have it squishy. See, technically I've made a scarf already, right? It's fine right now, but I would like it to reach down, so I've got a ways to go on this, but it's very squishy. I love that it's light, but it's going to be very warm because it's cashmere, and I can, you know, unfold it if I really need to. So this is going to be my new favorite scarf, I think. And it's going to be my travel scarf, and it's going to mean a lot to me because I did it on my very first flight out. And I've decided that if it's cold when I'm traveling again, I'm going to bring my travel scarf, and it'll be a whole thing. So, again, I really apologize. Oh, I got cashmere in my mouth for the noise today. We've got a lot of guests in. So, that's my scarf. That one is going to be, I'll finish it eventually. That's not a priority for me as far as finishing it. I mean, we still got months before I'm cold enough to wear a cashmere scarf anywhere. I run hot. So that one's not on a priority list. With that being said, if I have extra time and I want to switch between my knit project that I will show you next week and a crochet project that's not work related, that's just for me if I have extra time, that'll be the one that I'm working on. Sorry that I got cashmere all over me now. I put lotion on my face, so now it's sticking to me. Okay, and also the light, we have a window right over here. I can show you. Window, and it keeps going darker and lighter, so my thing just keeps adjusting, so sorry for that. That's my projects. That's what I have personally for me. And what I brought with me, and it was such a great experience. I know I've already told you guys I had such a great experience with it. It was wonderful company. I hated the reason why I had to go over there, but everything turned out amazing. My friend was absolutely phenomenal, and I was glad that I could be there for her, and I had an amazing experience, and I can't wait to do it again. So off of that and onto what I am working on. This will be today's work that I will be doing. If you come into the shop today, you will see this sweater. So while I was over in Massachusetts, the person that we stayed at asked if I could fix her sweater. It's a cashmere sweater as well, actually. Yep, I didn't lie. Cashmere. It's so soft. It's so soft. Lovely. But it has a ton of moth holes in it. It is absolutely littered in moth holes. And when you look at it at first, let me see if I can find another, because I did some repair work already. And I was going to show you those after. Okay, so here's another huge big one. I was trying to find a small one. Oh, here. Okay, so when you look at this at first, it's like nothing, right? You can barely see it. But I'm going to put my finger there. And if we go to the inside, which is, I'm assuming, where the moth was actively chewing, it's huge. It did a lot of damage all the way around. So I actually, even though it looks like nothing when it's here, sorry, that keeps coming in and out of focus. I'm gonna have to go out 2 or 3 from this because it's just chewed and falling apart there. So it's a bigger repair than originally expected when I was discussing it with her, which is fine. I don't mind at all, but I'm going to be fixing this, finishing it up today, and then sending it back over to Massachusetts to her. There's another piece. So again, it doesn't look like much, but once you get to the inside, it's got a lot of damage going through. I know. Okay, so maybe it's not showing up, but promise. All of these here are bitten right through. They are falling apart. So I have to go out quite a bit more than the hole to finish it and fix it. So that's what I'll be doing today. But, and we can do this and make it invisible so that you do not notice that there is issues. But what we decided to do, because some of them are quite big, is to go ahead and do a visual mend. And since we have it all over the place, we are looking at probably doing some embroidery and doing like maybe a daisy or something like that over the holes so that it looks really cute and flowery and stuff like that. Here's one of the smaller ones. This is another reason that we had a problem, is matching this brown was ridiculously hard for me to do. So the one that we found the one that I found that matched the closest looks okay in person, but it really picks up on camera that you can see it. I'm going to go to a bigger one here. It really, really picks up in person. So we're going to do a visual mend over that so that we're not really seeing that huge discrepancy between the two, like this one here. See what I mean? Like when you look at it in real life, you can tell that it's a different shape, but it's not super noticeable. You'd have to really be kind of looking at it, but in camera it looks really, see, you can see it looks really, really poppin'. So we're going to do a visual mend. We're not going to worry about those. We'll get those out of the way. And that is what I will be doing today. If I get that done, oh, and asterisk, you'll probably not see that on Tuesday if I get it done. I'm going to, as soon as it's done, it's going to go right out, and we will be, it's going to go right out and ship straight out to Massachusetts because I've already had it. I need to get it out. I just had several things that I needed to finish here before I started on that. So that's going to be going out. Probably won't see it finished. That's essentially what it's going to look like with little flowers all over it. The next thing, which you probably won't see finished either, if I get that done, this will be my next thing that I'm doing, is a repair. This is a Browning sweater the client needs done, and the armpits are pulling, which is going to be a super easy repair. It's sewn because it's a machine knit, so, and it's peeling right on the sewn stitches, so I just have to secure and sew those back up, and that's on both sides. And then I'm going to look around and make sure there's nothing else missing, which didn't look like it when we were going through. So this will be a quick fix. I don't see anything else on there, but I will do a better look through when we get that done. So other than that, that is all. Let me make sure. That's all I got. I have not done anything new over with my stuff. I did with my stocking. I don't have any new product yet on that. I have to finish these before I start in on that. I did make a baby hat, which did not get shown because I made it and gifted it all in the same day. It's a newborn baby hat, so it didn't take very long. A wonderful family friend had a baby, and if you want, Finn from Adventure Time has the little white hat with the little like ears type things on top. That's what I made. It fits a little snugly on the newborn baby. It came out a little bit bigger than normal size baby head, which is fine, but it still went on, and he looks so cute. He's the cutest baby in the whole wide world. So that was made and went out, and I also made a Jake the dog, he's about this big, to go with that. And that's again from Adventure Time. And my next thing I need to make is, and I need to make it this week before Saturday, is a baby hat, baby gloves, and a little lovey like toy to go out to a family friend, or a family member actually, so you might as well call her a family member, for her baby that is coming. And then I'm working on, again, stocking up my shelves, doing all that jazz there. I'm not horribly low because I did do some restocking, but I'm not high either. So I definitely need to stock it and beef up. My kids go back into school, not next week, but the week after. And that is when my life goes back to normal because I have like that routine going on. I thrive on a routine, and I love having my kids at home. I love hanging out with my kids. But when my kids are home, we do not have any sort of routine. We don't have any sort of like anything that's going on. So my whole day just feels like I'm doing a lot, and then I have nothing to like show for it. So it doesn't, it's not very helpful for me personally. So they will be going back in, and then I will have my schedule. I usually they go out to work. I do my house chores, and then I have this and this that I have to do. If I'm coming in here, I have that. The only time that I've had some like good time to do actual like productive stuff is actually when I've been in the shop, because I have those hours set out, like this is my work hours, right? But which has been wonderful is our shop is starting to get a little bit busier during the weekdays, which is fantastic. I just haven't had, time to work on like actual projects because I'm helping customers and stuff like that, which is a wonderful thing to have. I'm so excited that we're having more people come in. I know that summer is kind of like a lull season for yarn shops and stuff like that, but we're doing pretty good. I'm so excited about it. I'm really excited about having more people come in and being interested in classes for one, and they've been wanting to do like get-togethers, and knit nights and stuff like that. I am going to throw it out, and you guys can please weigh in on it as well, because I would love to hear from it. And if you're local to Salem, Oregon, I'm at Teaselwick Wools. I am here every Tuesday from 10 to 4, and then every other Thursday, every other Saturday, and that's 10 to 4 as well. I have my class list posted for the next 3 months that we're doing. I'm going to post out and see what everyone kind of is like feeling about, and please, put in your opinions down below. I'd love to hear them. I was thinking about doing one knit and crochet along. I want both because I want everyone to be involved. I want to do something like that, and it could be a wearable or it could be an accessory. I'm not, whatever you guys are kind of wanting to do. And I also was thinking about making up sweater kits so that you could just come in and be like, I want this sweater, you know what I mean? And it'll have the pattern, it'll have the yarn, it'll have, I don't know. Think about it, okay? Just throw in your thing. Maybe we'd have a project bag in there, something like this, probably a little bit bigger for a sweater, but something like this we could have in there. That's my project bag that I make. And then let's see, we'd have the pattern, we'd have the yarn, we'd have this, maybe some stitch markers if you guys want that in. And we could also throw in the needles, but usually people have the needles, after. But I thought maybe that kind of stuff would be okay. Or maybe we don't need the project bag. I just like to get like a full kit. Maybe it's just me. Let me know. Am I going overboard? I will absolutely go overboard. I want to stick in all the things. Do a kit. Let's get all the stuff, right? But at least maybe some stitch markers, the yarn, and the pattern, for that. And, maybe I could put it in, the whole kit could go in a project bag. And I guess it doesn't have to be like this. It could be more like these tote style bags. Is that my pickles? It could be more like this type of bag that I could do, you know, for that instead of this one, because this one's just like a bit more involved. It could be just a tote style. For cost purposes, that's probably cheaper to make than like one of these. To be fair though, I'll probably be making them myself. I like to make all my stuff. I like to make sure that it's done to my level of acceptance. So, but that's something that I've been kind of thinking about. I also was thinking about doing. Might be a little late in the game for this. I know we're in August. We have September, and then we'd have October. So it would be a little tight schedule. But I'm up for the challenge if I had people that were interested in it. Is doing a mystery, what are they called? Like a advent calendar type thing, but for Halloween. So, you know, maybe 31 days of little things. You know, we could get some stitch markers in there. We can have some cute buttons. We could have, obviously, yarn. And I was even thinking of dyeing the yarn because I have some ideas for some kind of like Halloween type yarns. We could have some little projects in there, you know, like patterns for the yarn to do, something like that. It doesn't have to be 31 days worth. I guess it could be like once a week you get it, because that might bring the cost down for things. You know what I mean? We could do that. And then I also was thinking about doing advent calendars if I had interest, for if anyone was interested in doing that type of stuff for Christmas or Hanukkah or anything like that you're interested in doing. I could make up some kits, like some mystery advent type stuff for that kind of thing as well, because I love them and I love a mystery. Yeah, so I think it'd be fun, right? If anyone's interested, comment down below. We can get it on. The only way that I could do that kind of stuff though is if I did pre-orders and I got them in and put it in that way, so that I could purchase all of the stuff and make it. Everything would be handmade by me. I don't have a magic thing. It's just me and my craziness. So if that was something that we as a group wanted, I'd be more than happy to take that on, because I love it. And then we could do like a knit along with it or a crochet along with it. Oh, and that's another thing too, is if you wanted your kit, you could say, I want a knit kit or I want a crochet kit, because, you know, some of the accessories would be different. I just love that kind of stuff. So, let me know down below if you guys are interested in any of that. For the make along, for like knit or crochet along, would you, first off, would anybody even be interested? That's something that I would want to know. Two, I know that we have people that would come in, and I would love that. That would be the perfect thing, like for me, because I want to see people in person. But my YouTube people, maybe different states, different countries, stuff like that. Would you want to do a virtual craft along? We could choose a time where I'm in the shop. Like, it'd probably have to be like 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I had to think of where I'm at. For me to do that, because it'd have to be before we open, or I could possibly do one after I close the shop at 4 for an hour or something like that. I'm not quite sure how that one would work out, because everything around here closes after that. So I'd have to get like permission to be here that late, so I'm not sure. But most likely the 9 o'clock one would be the best one for me, but we could do that where, you know, we sit down and talk. I think I have enough people on here now where I can do a live, and we could chat, and I could answer any questions or just chat with you guys while we're making whatever we want to make together, which would be really fun. I would really, really enjoy that. And then would you want it to be a mystery, or do you want to know what your project is? I love a good mystery. I like those, you know, you get a mystery bag, mystery mini ball, any of that stuff. I love it. What is it? What's inside? I don't know. I want to find out. But sometimes you want to know. I want to know what I'm putting my money in, especially if you're buying like really nice yarn, because, you know, gotta be bougie. You're spending, you know, X amount of money on this thing. I want to know if I actually am going to wear it, or going to like it, or if it's even going to fit, you know, those kind of things. Maybe you don't want another shawl. I know I do. I have a lot of shawls. It's not that I don't want another shawl. It's just, you know, usually when we're doing the mystery alongs with a lot of the different people that I've seen around, it's a shawl. It's always a shawl. And lovely, but I want something different. So maybe we want to know what it is. I'm going to know no matter what. So, you know, but maybe you want to know. So let me know down below, and we'll go with that. That's all I have, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next week. Bye.